In today's world, we are constantly surrounded by people, situations, and thoughts that can easily drain our energy. We often feel as though we are at the mercy of external forces, whether it's toxic people, challenging circumstances, or even our own negative thoughts. We might find ourselves giving away our energy without realizing it. But what if we told you that there's a way to prevent this from happening? That you could live a life where nothing and nobody has the power to disturb your inner peace and energy? Today, we're diving into the powerful teachings of Carl Jung, one of the most influential psychologists who ever lived. Jung's insights into the human psyche and the unconscious mind hold the keys to understanding why we feel vulnerable to external forces and how we can protect our energy from them. His work shows us how our inner world dictates how we experience the outer world and how we can shift that dynamic to regain control over our energy. By the end of this guide, you will understand how Carl Jung's teachings can help you reclaim your energy, detach from external influences, and live a life where your inner peace remains unshaken no matter what happens around you. Energy, the essence of who we are. At its core, energy is not just something physical. It's a vital force that influences our emotional, mental, and spiritual states. We've all experienced moments when we feel drained, whether it's from dealing with a difficult person, a stressful situation, or simply having a bad day. But where does this energy come from? And why do we allow external factors to deplete it? Carl Jung's approach to understanding the psyche emphasizes the importance of the unconscious mind. The unconscious is vast and powerful, influencing our thoughts, actions, and emotional responses in ways we don't always realize. Jung proposed that there is a collective unconscious, a shared pool of archetypes, experiences, and memories that influence every human being. This realm of energy, whether we are conscious of it or not, plays a pivotal role in how we interact with the world. Our personal energy is shaped by both our conscious and unconscious minds. When we are unaware of what lies within the unconscious, we are vulnerable to external influences. For instance, if we hold deep-seated fears or unresolved emotions, they can affect how we react to the people around us. Jung referred to these unconscious parts of ourselves as our shadow, those aspects of our personality that we tend to repress or ignore because they are uncomfortable or undesirable. Understanding our energy means understanding the interplay between the conscious and unconscious mind. To protect your energy, it's essential to bring unconscious material into conscious awareness, as Jung taught. By doing so, we free ourselves from the hidden forces that unknowingly control us, and we can begin to reclaim our energy. The shadow, why we give away our energy. One of Carl Jung's most powerful concepts is the shadow, which refers to the unconscious part of our psyche that contains all the traits, desires, and emotions that we have repressed or denied. These are often the parts of ourselves that we don't want to acknowledge, such as jealousy, anger, fear, or insecurity. However, when we fail to integrate these aspects of ourselves, they become projection points, areas where we project our own unresolved emotions onto others. For example, if you harbor unresolved anger towards a person, you might find that no matter how calm and collected that person appears, they trigger a strong emotional reaction in you. This is because the unresolved anger within you is being projected onto that person. Instead of addressing the anger within yourself, you unconsciously project it onto them, making them responsible for your feelings. This is where your energy is compromised. You end up giving away your energy to someone else because you are reacting from a place of unconscious projection. Jung's work teaches us that this projection is the root cause of allowing others to affect our energy. When we project our shadow onto others, we lose our sense of power. The key to regaining control over our energy lies in integrating the shadow, bringing awareness to those repressed emotions and accepting them as part of ourselves. Only then can we stop projecting them onto others and regain the power that was once unconsciously handed over. To protect your energy, you must confront your shadow. This requires deep self-reflection and honesty with yourself. By acknowledging your fears, insecurities, and unresolved emotions, you can stop allowing them to control your energy. Once you accept and integrate these aspects, you stop projecting them onto the world and stop giving your energy away in the process. Individuation, becoming whole and impervious to external forces. Carl Jung's concept of individuation is the process of becoming the person you are meant to be by integrating all parts of yourself, conscious and unconscious, into a harmonious whole. Individuation is not about becoming perfect or eliminating all negative traits, but rather about embracing your authentic self and finding balance within. When we achieve individuation, we no longer rely on external sources of validation or approval. We become self-contained, and our energy no longer depends on the opinions, judgments, or actions of others. This state of wholeness allows us to be at peace regardless of what is happening in our external world. We are no longer vulnerable to being drained by toxic people, situations, or our own internal chaos. Achieving individuation is a lifelong process, but it's one that can be started at any time. The first step is to recognize your own energy and become aware of the ways in which you allow others to affect it. Whether it's through unhealthy relationships, negative thought patterns, or societal expectations, it's essential to identify where your energy is leaking and take steps to regain control. Setting boundaries, protecting your energy from others. As we begin to understand and integrate the shadow, the next essential step in protecting our energy is learning to set boundaries. Boundaries are not just about saying no to others. They are a reflection of how much we respect ourselves and our energy. When we set healthy boundaries, we prevent others from taking more than what we are willing to give, and we protect ourselves from the unconscious projections that might otherwise drain us. Jung emphasized the importance of self-awareness in maintaining boundaries. The more we understand our own internal world, the more we recognize our shadow and the power of our unconscious minds, the better we can protect our energy. Setting boundaries requires us to honor our needs and desires without guilt or fear of rejection. It means acknowledging that we are responsible for our own energy, and it is up to us to decide who and what gets to access it. The simple act of saying no when something doesn't align with your values or energy is a powerful tool for protecting your peace. In the same way, saying yes to the things that nurture and energize you strengthens your internal sense of power. Boundaries help you protect your energy from being depleted by external sources. Mindfulness and presence, reclaiming your energy in the moment. Another fundamental tool for protecting your energy is practicing mindfulness and presence. In his work, Carl Jung often emphasized the importance of being in the present moment and the power of being fully engaged with the here and now. When we are present, we are not caught up in past regrets or future anxieties. We are grounded in the current moment, and our energy remains undisturbed by external distractions. Mindfulness helps us become aware of how we respond to the world around us. It gives us the ability to notice when our energy is being drained and take immediate action to regain control. Instead of reacting automatically to situations or people, mindfulness allows us to choose our response consciously. This gives us the power to maintain our energy, rather than giving it away to circumstances beyond our control. By practicing mindfulness, we learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment. This detachment helps us avoid becoming entangled in the energy of others. It creates space between ourselves and the external world, allowing us to remain rooted in our own power. Practical steps to protect your energy based on Jung's teachings. 1. Self-reflection. Spend time regularly reflecting on your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Journaling, meditation, or deep contemplation can help you uncover unconscious patterns that may be draining your energy. 2. Integrate your shadow. Confront the parts of yourself that you've repressed or denied. Acknowledge them and integrate them into your consciousness so they no longer control your energy or lead to projections. 3. Set boundaries. Learn to say no when necessary and protect your time, energy, and space from people or situations that drain you. Trust your intuition and honor your own needs. 4. Practice mindfulness. Engage in practices that help you stay present in the moment, whether it's meditation, breathing exercises, or simple awareness throughout the day. Mindfulness helps you keep your energy intact. 5. Individuation. Embark on the journey of becoming your true, authentic self. Embrace both your light and shadow, and find a sense of balance and wholeness that allows you to stand strong no matter what life throws at you. By understanding Carl Jung's teachings, we can begin to see that nothing and nobody has the power to affect our energy unless we allow it. When we integrate our shadow, set boundaries, practice mindfulness, and move toward individuation, we reclaim our energy and live in alignment with our authentic selves. No longer are we at the mercy of external forces. Instead, we stand strong, rooted in our own power and inner peace. Remember, Your energy is yours and yours alone. Don't let anyone or anything steal it from you. By following the principles Carl Jung laid out for us, we can create lives of purpose, power, and peace. The choice is yours.